What is up, guys? This is B Bricks from Brick Duo here, and we actually have the official images for the Star Wars Summer Wave. We did the unofficial images about a week ago, and just this week they came out with the official images. So I'm going to go ahead and give you guys all the information with the prices and the pieces. So let's just get right into it. First off, we had the Star Wars Advent Calendar. Not a surprise here. We usually get this every year. It's going to be $40 like usual, and of course you get a few minifigures and everything like that. Nothing too special besides the Darth Vader figure. I think that's pretty cool. One of the things I think is interesting, it actually has a little code in the bottom, it looks like, for the Skywalker Saga video game that's going to be coming out for a special character. And I'm actually really excited for that game. And any extra characters I think is going to be pretty cool just to try and get those in the LEGO sets. Alright, and here we have the 501st quote unquote battle pack for $30. Nothing new here. We kind of knew this was going to be coming out. We knew pretty much all the information about it, but yeah, still a great set. Probably one of the best in the waves, in my opinion. And Anakin's Jedi Interceptor, $30 is going to be the official price. And looking at it a little bit more, I will say that the wings are a little bit different than the ones we've gotten in the past. There seems to be a few extra details, but however, the cockpit piece seems to be pretty much exactly the same, and everything else is pretty similar. But it looks like there's a few added details on the wings, so there's that. And the Armored Assault Tank AAT. All right, this is probably my favorite set out of the wave. The more I look at it, I think the scale works really well with Lego. I actually like the design of it. I have heard some people talk about the cannon size on the front of it, and I actually think it looks pretty good. I think it's not too oversized. I always feel like in the movies and everything like that, all the AATs have a really large cannon out front. This may be definitely oversized, but I think it still does a good job of being accurate enough. And of course, we get the Ahsoka minifigure and the 332nd Trooper, which are the highlights of the set. And again, for $40, 286 pieces, it's a good deal just because of the figures you get as well. All right, the Knights of Ren transport ship. This is coming in at $70. Kind of expected this. Total piece count is 595 pieces. And I gotta say, I think this ship looks a lot better than what it did when I first saw the unofficial images in the catalog. I think it just looks very complete. I like the black design. Minifigure selection, in my opinion, isn't great, but I think the ship just looks really good. I really like that tubing it has on the side, and yeah, I'm just sort of excited for this one. I don't know why. It's different. It's different, and I don't think we've really seen anything like that ship before. And of course, the General Girish Starfighter, $80. I mean, you just look at the one before this. You know, you look at the Knights of Ren transport ship compared to this one, and it's just I cannot justify $80 for this. Just based on what you can get for either less money or a little more money. I think this is going to just be a tough sell for a lot of people unless you just really wanted this ship. So the total piece count ended up coming in at, let's see here, I believe it was like just about 500. Let me double check. 487 pieces. So yeah, just I mean we kind of expected that, nothing too great. And of course we have the AT-AT. We've already knew about that. And then of course Death Star Final Duel, $100. And this is going to come with quite a few minifigures, which I'm actually really excited about. This is probably my favorite set in the wave, to be honest. Even though this is a remake, 775 pieces for a great minifigure selection. I think a great play set, but at the same time, I think this is displayable as well. So I kind of like that duality with this set for $100. And just think about this: it's only $20 more than the Starfighter, so or regular Starfighter. So I think you get a really good bang for your buck here. And then the Resistance ITS transport. I think this ship is a lot bigger than I expected. Maybe I always thought it was very like slim and sort of like low to the ground, but this one makes it look a little bit taller, a little bit more complete, I would say. Again, minifigure selection isn't great for this ship, but you're getting some minifigures you probably just wouldn't get otherwise. And since this is just part of the Galaxy World in Disney, I understand why we can't have like the regular slew of Star Wars minifigures. So 932 pieces is a total piece count. So again, great bang for your buck. This is probably up there with some of the best in this wave for $100. And then the Razor Crest. Of course, we knew about this $130 for 1,023 pieces. I think this is probably the best looking ship in the wave. Part of that could just be because it's the biggest. But again, I think this is also a pretty good bang for your buck here. And comparing it to other sets in the wave. So again, if I just had to say, in my own opinion, I think there's a few ships in this wave that sort of stand apart from the others. One is the Razor Crest. Two is the Resistance ITS Transport. And the third is going to be, of course, the 501st Battle Pack. And you could go ahead and throw in the Duel in there as well, but this is a remake set, so I'm just not going to include it. But I think those 3 to 4 sets are far and away better than the other ones, just for the price per piece and also just the value you're getting. I mean, you could always argue, of course, like the AAT as well. They have some great minifigures in it, but I mean, the AAT is sort of just, it's okay. And for $40, I think just the building of it is decent, not fantastic. Well, there's our final thoughts. This is the full wave official images. Really excited for these sets. I think we're going to be getting these in September now, if I'm not mistaken. We had a little bit of a delay due to the virus. So anyway, guys, this is Brick Duo signing out.